There are many real stories of kings and princesses throughout history, but one well-known story is that of King Henry VIII of England and Princess Anne Boleyn, who later became his queen. The story of King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. King Henry VIII was the ruler of England from 1509 to 1547. He is one of the most famous kings in history, known for his 6 marriages and the major changes he made to the English church. When Henry was still married to his first wife, Queen Catherine of Aragon, he met Anne Boleyn, a young lady-in-waiting at his court. Anne was not of royal blood, but she was intelligent, ambitious, and charming. King Henry quickly became infatuated with her and wanted to marry her. However, there was a big problem. In those days, divorce was almost impossible because the Catholic Church, which had great power, did not allow it. Henry wanted a male heir to secure his kingdom, but Catherine had not given him a surviving son. He believed that Anne Boleyn could give him the male heir he desperately wanted. But Anne refused to become his mistress, insisting that she would only be with him if she were his queen. Determined to marry Anne, Henry sought to have his marriage to Catherine annulled. When the Pope refused to grant the annulment, Henry broke away from the Catholic Church and created the Church of England, which allowed him to annul his marriage and marry Anne in 1533. Anne Boleyn was crowned queen, and she and Henry soon had a daughter, Elizabeth, who would later become one of England's greatest rulers, Queen Elizabeth II. However, Anne did not produce a male heir, and her relationship with Henry began to sour. Over time, Anne made many enemies at court, and Henry's eye wandered to another woman, Jane Seymour. In 1536, Anne was arrested and accused of treason, adultery, and incest, charges that were likely false and politically motivated. She was found guilty and executed by beheading. Henry quickly married Jane Seymour, who finally gave him the son he wanted, Edward VI. The story of King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn is a tragic one, filled with ambition, love, and betrayal. It changed the course of English history, leading to the establishment of the Church of England and shaping the future of the monarchy. Despite her tragic end, Anne Boleyn's daughter, Elizabeth, would go on to become one of the most famous and successful queens in history.